Hello, everyone. This is by your request, especially Trellis. You've been doing the training for Dragon, and you asked how you can do it on your iPad. I like working on a desktop. It allows me much more abilities, but it works just fine on iPad. First thing you want to do is going to log into Windows. I'm not going to go through how to log into Citrix. We're just going to start a Windows session. I should have one in the background that should start already. If this is your first time you're logging in, it'll take a few more moments. And then once it's there, it's fine. You can use the mic on your phone, but I recommend you actually use your AirPods. They are very good for dictation. And I'm just going to take one and plug it in my ear. So the next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I am connected to the iPad with the AirPods. And here we go. So now we're golden. Beautiful. You can see that over there. The two apps you need to do the recording, to do dictation, are Dragon 1 for the voice recognition and ITS to actually enter your dictation into Meditech. So I'm going to go ahead and launch Dragon first. I don't know if it's launching, but let's see. Oh, here it is. And you only have to do this once, either at the start of your shift or when you are starting to dictate. I'm going to also launch ITS in the background, just to save some time. I know it takes a little bit, but it's only once. Now, if you're going to use your AirPods, let's go back to Dragon here. If you are going to use your AirPods, you have to make sure, well, you make sure you're the right user, the language is correct, the specialty is correct. However, what's also important is you make sure you choose the right microphone, which is the microphone Citrix HDX audio. If you are using your Nuance Power Mic on your cell phone, you'll use the second option, which is Nuance. We're going to stick with this one. Now, it's easier if you have a pen. I don't on this iPad. I know, weird. So we'll hit OK and let this start. And let's go back to our ITS. We're logged into ITS. Last time I logged in. And then it's going to ask me for the site again. I'm going to launch the desktop. And we are golden. And this is where you were, let me see here. And this is where we will always be working. We'll work in Find Patient. As you can see here in the upper right corner, now we have our Dragon input, we have our Find Patient, and we're ready to go. So first, we're going to find a patient, and this is where you usually stay. I just need a keyboard, and I'm going to search for ICT test. Mary, I use a Bluetooth barcode scanner attached to my computer, and that way I don't choose the wrong patient or the wrong visit. For today, we're going to use this one. Says yes. And here we are. So we're going to go ahead and start a new dictation. So we're going to hit document. And now we are going to start working. I'm going to turn on my mic and I'm going to start dictating. I have several templates and shortcuts programmed in the background, so you see me use them. New document. As this is starting, this is the Word document. I just want to give you some tips on dictation. Take your time, especially when you start. It takes a while for you and the software to get used to each other. Second, enunciate. It's not how fast you speak, it's that you enunciate. If you start mincing your words and talking sort of in a social manner, it just doesn't understand what you're saying. Third, do not speak in words, do not speak in sentences. Speak in paragraphs, because Dragon understands context of what you're talking about and knows your history and knows the subject matter. So it will be much more accurate if you're speaking in sentences. The last thing is, do not wait for Dragon to type before you move on. If Dragon is not typing, it means two things. It's either thinking or it's waiting for you. And if you keep waiting, nothing will happen. So just keep moving and you will see that demonstrated in this demo here. So let me start. Sorry about the delay. I had to reboot my Windows session. It's been running for weeks on end, so Windows doesn't like that. Okay, so here we are again, and we're going to start dictating. We'll have our blank report open. ED note. And STEMI. Next field. This is a pleasant 41-year-old female, period. She has a history of hypertension, diabetes, previous ischemic heart disease, peripheral vascular disease, period. Surgical history is non-contributory, period. Medications are documented in the chart and they were reviewed, period. She is not anticoagulated, period. She takes low-dose aspirin, period. She continues to smoke tobacco, period. She does not smoke marijuana, period. She does not drink alcohol excessively, period. She does not use any drugs, period. Next field. The patient presented to the emergency department with chest pain that started around midnight, period. She has been having small bouts of chest pain over the past few days, period. They've been exacerbated by exertion, period. They would completely resolve, period. They are central and pressure-like, period. There's no radiation, period. There's minimal nausea or shortness of breath with severe pain, period. Today, the episode started at midnight, period. It was more severe than previously, period. It was associated with nausea, period. It lasted for about 5 hours, period. The pain then dissipated, period. She is currently asymptomatic, period. She has no fever or infective symptoms, period. The review of systems is otherwise non-contributory, period. New paragraph, new paragraph. On examination, vital signs were stable, period. She was visibly anxious, period. There was no edema, period. JVP was normal, period. Head and neck examination was negative, period. Chest, heart, abdomen, and back examination were non-contributory, period. Next field. ECG showed non-specific STT changes, period. These were not dynamic, period. New paragraph, new paragraph. Chest X-ray was negative, period. New paragraph, new paragraph. Blood work showed CBC and chemistry that were non-contributory, period. New paragraph, new paragraph. Her initial troponin was mildly elevated at 85, period. A repeat troponin in 2 hours showed a trending up to 1500, period. New paragraph, new paragraph. The patient was given antiplatelet therapy. Select antiplatelet, dual antiplatelet, as well as fondaparinux, period. She's currently symptom-free, period. She's being monitored, period. Next field. I discussed the case with Dr. Roberts, who is the cardiologist on call, period. He was kind enough to come and see the patient and assume care, period. New paragraph, new paragraph. The patient asked me to call her daughter and let her know of what happened, period. I did advise her daughter of the events, period. She'll be coming to see her later in the day, period. Close this file. And that is it. And that report will be in Meditech in about 30 seconds. I hope you found this helpful. Oh, it's still typing. Let's turn this off. I hope you find this helpful. And you can see it a couple of times and try to use it. Again, I do recommend using a PC or Mac, you know me. The computer gives you much more control, but this works. And this was a good example here to show you that the mic is basically treated like Dragon is treated by the operating system, just like a keyboard. So wherever your cursor is, the text that Dragon hears basically sends to the operating system as a keyboard entry. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye.